So let me get this straight. We've been wanting the number one wide receiver for the longest. We finally get one, and it's still complaints. I don't get it, man. Quez Watkins, get well soon. Yo, that. A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo, that, man. You know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy, Philly Fresh, a.k.a. The General, here reporting for duty. Listen, excuse me. If you have not done it, please make sure you hit that sub button right down there, man. I appreciate it in advance, man. And also hit the like for your boy. You know, push me out there, man. The algorithm on YouTube, you gotta have a lot of likes to get pushed out there. That's just how it is. So hit the like for your boy. I appreciate it in advance. Fresh fact of the day is this COVID stuff is crazy, and we're gonna talk about Quez Watkins. It's really crazy. And I'm not gonna get into a conspiracy theory, but it's man-made and it's sickening. You know what I mean? It's crazy because you had other stuff that was out here and now it's gone. When the last time you seen a kid with chicken pox? Think about that. None of my kids ever had chicken pox. And I was thinking about this the other day. Where'd chicken pox go? They just automatically don't exist anymore? This is how you know this stuff is man-made, man. But let's get into the video. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I do not like when Philly fans are not pleased. So that means I don't like it all the time. Because it seems like no matter what, you can never please a Philadelphia fan. And it's not all of us. It's not majority of us, but it's some of us. You know what I mean? The tweets that I've seen, because this kid Micah Parsons plays. He plays well. Y'all know I'm a Penn State fan. If you go look at the history, I said I would take the kid. Probably not that high, but I said the kid he's a dominant force. And he's being used properly for the most part. I think they still use him as like a linebacker in coverage, like 52% of the time. He doesn't rush the quarterback all the time, but when he does, you see he makes an influence. You see he can't cover. He can't cover a ant with a napkin, but he can get after the quarterback. And that's a game changer when you got a guy like that. The Von Millers in their heydays, the Lawrence Taylors. I'm not putting this guy up there yet. But I'm just saying, when you got a force like that, I get it, I understand it. But we pound the table every single draft. Get us a guy. And Devontae Smith is that guy. He got 770 yards. Probably going to crack 1,000. And doing this with a running quarterback. With the last two games really not getting targeted enough, in my perspective. A guy that can go up there, that can do damn near everything. High point the ball. Even though he's not a tall, big receiver, can high point the ball. His footwork is really second to none. Especially on the Eagles. Not the fastest guy, but shifty. And we sitting here and it's like we're not pleased. I don't understand it. I don't get it. You got a guy that just won a Heisman Trophy last year, who the Eagles jumped up to get him from the Dallas Cowboys. So the Dallas Cowboys had a plan probably to get Micah Parsons the whole time. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nobody lost in this situation. They got their dominant guy. We got a dominant guy. So just think if Devontae Smith was with a more seasoned Jalen Hurts, as these two can grow together. Think about that. Think about that. If Jalen Hurts can develop into, I'm not saying a pocket quarterback, but a guy that can stand there in the pocket and find Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith is going to find ways to get open. You got a guy who they are bracketing now as a rookie. He's a rookie and they're bracketing him. And he come into a situation to where as though it was no other good wide receivers. I mean, I like Quez Watkins, but he's not a good wide receiver. He didn't even play last year. We already know how we feel about Jalen Reagor. So who was your best wide receiver? Greg Ward, and he doesn't even play. And that's another thing that we're going to get into. So, Philly fans, I know you don't want to be patient, but just be patient. This kid got talent. He has talent, and he's going to be one of those guys that we look back on and say, damn, when the last time we had a 1,000-yard wide receiver? Jeremy Maclin. 12 years ago. I think even more. So, everybody just pump your brakes, man. All right? We got a good kid here. Parsons is just, he's just showing his dominance right now. Because he doesn't need anybody to help him show his dominance. But we got one too, y'all. All right, so Quez Watkins is out. Quez Watkins is out. I brought up Greg Ward. Who is going to be the man to stand up in his position? Is it going to be Greg Ward? Is it going to be J.J. Arthur-Whiteside? Is it going to be Hightower? Somebody got to step up. That speed is not going to be there. It's going to be harder for wide receivers to get open. But you do still have a speed guy in Jalen Reagor. We're not going to, even though we don't like the way he's producing, we don't like that he's not producing like a number one pick. We're not going to sit here and act like he don't got speed, though. Not the Quez Watkins speed, but he still does have speed and can take the top off. I don't think that these Washington football team cornerbacks are that good, but we do got to watch for the pass rush, obviously. But they're banged up too. So, and who knows how many weeks Quez is going to be out, but that really is a hurt piece. So somebody got to step up. Let me know in the comment section. Who's it going to be? Who you think is going to be? Greg Ward, J.J. Arthur-Whiteside, or Jalen Reagor? The question should be no doubt Jalen Reagor. But we know. They got to use him better. I've been saying this, and he has to catch the ball, of course. But you got to use him better. You got to use him like they using Deebo Samuel. You got to use him like they using Cordell Patterson. He's that kind of guy. He's get the ball in my hands in space and watch me work. And I said the same thing about Nelson Aguilar. Get the ball in my hands and watch me work. And I think that Reagor is more talented than Aguilar. You know what I mean? The athletic type. So, to me, especially when you got a run game going like how you got it, there's no reason that Reagor can't be doing 2 to 3 end rounds a week. 2-3 end rounds a week, and get him in the screens, get him in the close positions to where the quarterback can just make that read. He's right there and he's open and he got blockers in front of him. Watch him work. To me, it should be Reagor, but who knows who it's going to be. Comment below, let me know. Y'all already know. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that!
Stay Philly, stay fresh.